Man, I used to work out 4 hours a day. When did I become such a loser? I got fat again. I have no more abs. I used to have a six-pack of steel. I get these man titties all over again.
Hey, you're not a loser, Fabio. You're at a different stage in life. Everybody goes through it. Sometimes you have a lot more time, sometimes you have more responsibilities. And that's where you're at right now. Let's talk a little bit more about this.
So tell me about your old workout routine.
Well,
What did it involve? And how long did you stick with it till you fell off?
Well, I used to work out 4 hours a day.
I would stretch for about 2 hours every day. And honestly, I was training for CrossFit. I was doing a lot of competitions and I wanted to go to the CrossFit Games. Most of my time was spent focusing on fitness. I tracked all my calories. I had cheat days specifically planned. I never missed a workout. Nowadays, it's just hard to even get a workout in. Honestly, I fell off the wagon once I started running my own business and getting in a relationship, and especially even having a kid. There have so many more responsibilities. Working out just seems like it's not a priority. It seems like I don't have time for it, and I don't even want to make time for it anymore.
I mean, no one's different than you, man. Priorities change for everyone all the time. Life is always throwing curveballs at us.
Honestly, even though I said having a kid made it so that it made it hard for me to start working out, it's actually been motivating me to work out. And it's the one thing that keeps bringing me back to working out. But the hardest thing is when it comes to having chores, having a whole different lifestyle, juggling work and being a full-time dad at the same time. It all adds up, and it was a little overwhelming at first. But I've had conversations with myself to figure out what I need to work on. And what I found out was the fact that I was eating bad again. I wasn't paying attention to what I was eating, and I had to make sure I got back on track. At the same time, I tried jumping back into working out every single day, and I made a whole challenge about it. And I realized that's not who I am anymore. I'm a different person. I have different priorities. And when I started working out every day, I felt selfish about what I was doing, and I didn't enjoy what I was doing. So I started scheduling my workouts again. I now work out on Saturdays and Sundays, and it feels good. And like today's Wednesday, and I'm going to work out with my son. And I think that's been a big kicker. Now that my son's able to crawl and is learning how to walk, I can work out with him. I feel more comfortable with him being in the gym with me. And him being able to do that has been amazing. Because now I don't feel as guilty. And I know that sounds weird. I feel like everyone feels guilty about something, and it keeps us from doing things. Just goes to show that when you stick to what you say you want to be doing, and you put in that 1% every single day, it gets easier. Working out for me is no longer a burden, which I said in the past, and I was lying. But now I'm not lying. It feels good. I don't feel like I have to work out every day, and as long as I get in my 3 days a week, I feel good. And if I get an extra, kudos to me.
You sound so much happier, Fabio, and you sound like you've reflected a lot. A lot of people neglect that. Having conversations with yourself sometimes seems like a crazy person to think, but it sounds like you learned a lot from it. And I know there's a lot of other people that do it, so hopefully more people do it. Because asking yourself serious questions can really show things. So I have another serious question for you. Now, what's a serious milestone that you think you've hit that's going to push you to the next level of this new fitness journey for yourself?
Real talk, it was a big achievement for me to stop trying to work out every single day and just sticking to Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. From doing that for 2 weeks straight now, I feel way more benefit from it, physically, mentally, and spiritually than I did when I was trying to work out every single day. I feel like staying with that consistent pace is going to push me even further, because if I want to work out more, I can. And if I don't want to, it's perfectly fine. I'm sticking to my schedule. And I see it as, if I can stick to this schedule, I'll probably be able to adapt this schedule to doing even more if I want to.
Man, it sounds like you're in a really good place. And honestly, this self-reflection seems like it really works. And I hope more people self-reflect like you're doing right now. And speaking of other people, there's a lot of other people struggling with their fitness journeys, especially others that are turning 30. 30 is a big age. What advice would you give to people in their 30s when they're trying to get back on the wagon?
Well, I'd say people in your 30s, or anybody in general that's fallen off the wagon of working out, it's all about taking small steps. You fell off for a reason. And if you ignore that reason and you think you can just get back to where you started, most likely you're going to be met with conflict. You're going to be met with the fact that you're a different person. You're in a different stage in life. And life is not going to click with you trying to bring back your old routine. You have to make a new routine. And sometimes it takes those little steps, and it takes sucking down your pride to be able to get back on track to what you think you used to be at. Because now you're at a different level. So you need to take those little steps. For me personally, it was all about making sure that I scheduled my workouts again. And then I started watching what I was eating. Because when I started tracking my calories like crazy and I was working out every day, I just kept failing. And honestly, it's thanks to you. It's thanks to having conversations with you, talking to myself, and really reflecting upon what I truly want. Because if I had never done this, I would probably be even fatter than I am right now. I'd be eating to wipe away my sorrows and feel bad for myself, and I'd be a bad example for my son. And I want him to know that you can talk to yourself to figure out your own problems. We're our biggest support system. If you're stuck in a one-on-one situation and you can't have a conversation with yourself, then how do you expect to really know how to navigate life? You're right. We're our biggest fans. But life comes with challenges, man. I know you're doing amazing and you have this schedule and you feel good and you're talking to yourself. But what are you going to do when challenges arise? What are you going to do when life tells you, hey, you can't work out this Saturday. Hey, you can't work out this Sunday. Actually, you can't work out this whole week because X, Y, and Z happened. How are you going to get through that? That's a good question. I have a lot of those days. And honestly, it's about being self-motivating. I mean, dude, I made a video where me and you were talking to each other just to motivate myself in the morning. We did. This morning was a hard morning. I woke up cranky because I only got about 3 hours of sleep. I have to watch my son all day, and I wanted to record a couple videos. At the same time, negative thoughts kept coming through my head, and I started thinking about even more things that were beyond my control. Like right now, my brother Marco's injured. We don't get to record videos with each other anymore. I miss doing workout videos with him. I miss doing reaction videos with him. And yesterday while I was writing the scripts for these videos, I was reflecting upon all the amazing videos we made with each other and how much fun we were having. And when I woke up this morning and I thought about all of this, I pulled out my video that I made for myself to get me through hard days. And instantly, within 2 minutes, I was ready to go again. So for everyone that's out there, Fabio, that's struggling with the days that are hard, that times get hard and everything's thrown off course and they don't know what to do and they feel like everything's falling down on them, honestly, I suggest making a video. You don't have to post it online, but record a video to show yourself whenever you're feeling bad. It can be as simple as, hey man, I know today is very hard and you're going through it, but you have another day ahead of you. And if you give it your all today, tomorrow will be a little bit easier. And tomorrow you will be thankful for what you did today as today you. It's as simple as that. I know it sounds weird and it's weird that I'm talking to myself right now, but these are the things that work. These are the things that the greats do that no one else dares to do because they think they'll be labeled as crazy. Well, you know what? To be successful in life, you have to be crazy in some shape or form. Last question for you, man. What would you say to people that are really trying to get back into their fitness journey or start their fitness journey, but they're afraid to take that first step? What's your message to them? I mean, there's a lot of people like that, Fabio. And if you're one of those people that are struggling to take that first step to getting back into fitness or starting your fitness journey in general, I highly suggest subscribing to this channel. I know there's other channels that give a lot of fitness tips and tricks and different workouts on what to do and follow along workouts. But sometimes you need a little bit more. Sometimes you need a person that's going to be real with you. That's going to be real that you can't be fit all the time. Life comes at you. And how are you going to navigate it? You're going to talk to yourself. So I'd say hit that subscribe to our YouTube channel. Baby boy, I'm coming. I'm coming. My son just woke up after I finished this video. So please subscribe. I'm coming, baby boy.